2009 WrestleMania 25. This is a good one right here. I'm going to let you guys a little bit into my personal life here as well. It's all good. I like you people. So, WrestleMania 25. First things first, I should have been at this show, but none of my dickhead friends who all decided to go to WrestleMania 25, no one gave me a heads up. At that point in time, at least the part when they were planning it, I'll leave that out, but mainly my computer was completely done, and I wasn't on YouTube, on Skype for a long time. It was a few months, and while this months were going on, they were planning on going to WrestleMania. Like I said, no one told me. It is what it is, whatever. At that point in time, when WrestleMania 25 came around, I was jobless. I had lost my job like the week of WrestleMania. And I was devastated. I was in just a bad funk for that whole week. I didn't really show it, but I was. It was just, obviously I lost my job. It freaking sucked. But either way, WrestleMania came around. I didn't really want to deal with too many people. I just still wanted to watch the show. So it was just me and my girlfriend at the time. You guys seen the videos with her. We just sat in the living room, watched WrestleMania. And I remember it came down to Shawn Michaels, Undertaker, and like a little kid, I got on the floor, and I was basically just sitting on the floor, just looking at the TV like this, just like a little kid, just watching the match and just being in awe. Spot came in the match where Shawn Michaels does skinning the cat. When he skinned the cat, and Undertaker caught him and put him into the Tombstone. Swear to God, I thought this was the end of the match. And I was like, you know what? That was a pretty good match. I enjoyed that. Had no problem with it. If that was the end of the match, no problem with it. Great match. I really loved it. But when Shawn Michaels kicked out of that Tombstone, I remember Jim Ross on the commentary says he had an out-of-body experience. I Googled it. I don't really understand what that means, but I think I had that when Shawn Michaels kicked out of that Tombstone. Let me tell you, I've never leapt, I don't know the word right. I've never jumped up so fast in my life. When he kicked out of that Tombstone, I jumped to my feet, started to scream, ran around my apartment, ran upstairs screaming. My girlfriend looked at me like I was crazy, but at the end of the match, she said, "Oh my God, the match was amazing." But at that point in time, I've never experienced a markout like that in my life. I don't think I ever will again. That moment right there was that when he kicked out of that Tombstone, that was something crazy. Like I said, Jim Ross mentioned out-of-body experience. I may have had one at that point in time. Best thing that happened to me. My spirits came up. It was an awesome moment.